All right, we're doing this. We got a lot of books to get through. So let's do this. Oh boy, I guess we'll start with some more recent purchases. This was last weekend. One of the stores I go to, they got in a collection of books. I'm starting with this one. This is Silver Surfer number 3. I paid $200 for this, plus tax. Plus tax. Oh, not the best price at all. Not, I don't know. At the time I was thinking, because the condition on this is probably a fine plus, maybe even a very fine minus. I really don't. I really, it's hard to really tell. But I figured at this condition, I wouldn't have to search any longer for a first Mephisto or search for for an upgrade. This would be like my final upgrade. That was the logic in my head, and they had like a lot of other key issues too. You know, like the first Galactus, first Punisher, which I wanted to buy. They had it at $1,300, and looking at it, if you got it CGC'd, it would probably come back at an 8. And like a CGC, like an actually graded CGC first Punisher would barely even touch 1,300. So they want well over eBay price. And now, is this the store that jacked up the price of a comic the day after it came out? Yes. Was this the store that if you call for a back issue, they're going to look that book up on eBay and give you the eBay price as opposed to what was the price in the drawer? Yes, this is them. I don't know. This purchase kind of left a sour taste in my mouth. I can't lie. This one irked me a little bit because I wanted to buy this and I wanted to buy that first Punisher, and I'm just like, can you knock a little bit off, because it would have come to 1,500 plus tax. And they're like, no, we can't do it. Well, can't you knock the taxes off at least? And they're like, no, I can't do. I don't. Oh, that irked me. Now, no one had forced me to buy this. But a buddy of mine, a couple of months prior, from the same store, he bought a first Green Goblin for $2,000 plus tax, and I believe he tried to get him to knock the try to get him at least to knock the tax off, and they wouldn't do it. And he's still kind of a little, about it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know. I probably shouldn't have bought this either. But again, I'm just thinking long term. Is $200 a horrible price? Absolutely not. Is it the best price? No, not by a long shot. But I bought it. It is what it is. I have faith that this book will gain. Like if I were to sell this, I would at least make my money back on it. I take that back. I would at least make a profit on it, but at the same time, it's like, you know what? I've been coming there for well over 10 years. Hook a brother up. But anyway, I bought that, paid $200 plus tax. Also, I got a copy of Avengers number 87. The first, well, not the first anything, but the origin of T'Challa. It's probably in VG fine condition. You really can't tell, but there's a heavy crease along that top there, but paid $20 for it. And also, this was in their back issue drawers, Huntress number 1 from 1989, first appearance of Helena Bartonelli. God, these are some like extremely overtly Italian names in this book. Holy shit. Cusamondo and Bertinelli and Sagittatori or whatever the fuck. Some extremely Italian names in this. But we aren't done. We aren't done with the Huntress. Not by damn sight. I paid $5 for this, and the only reason why I would even pay $5, the only reason is because it had it's a newsstand, and it's probably in near mint minus condition. VF near mint minus. So that's the only reason why I would pay $5 for that. Okay, and on the same day, went to a different store. This is a more local store to me. I found these. They had like they had like some boxes of recent hot books. You know what I'm saying? So found these for cover price. Found these books for cover price. Can you believe it? Wow! Whoa! Whoa! All right. What am I doing? Sorry. Found Venom #3 first print. Found that for cover price. Yay! That's awesome. I needed a win after the day that I had. After that day I needed a win. This is a win. I needed a win. What is this? Thanos #15. Found that for cover price. What is this? The revelation of Cosmic Ghost Rider is Frank Castle. That still doesn't make sense to me. Totally Awesome Hulk #21. That's a nice companion book if you have #22. And got that for cover price. And Justice League Dark #1, the Greg Capullo variant. All right, that's cool, right? Right. Please tell me it's cool, please. All right, the very next day on Sunday, this was last Sunday, went to another store and found I found this really, really cool. This is my second copy of Our Fuck Story. Excuse me. Our Love Story. Our Love Story #1. I forgot what year this is from. Maybe 68 or 67. Really, like anytime you can find a Silver Age romance #1 from DC or Marvel, I'm gonna buy it. If the price is right. I'm gonna buy it. So found this. I paid. Well, I'll tell you what I paid later. But just a cool book. I forget how much this book is going for. I really forget. And also, well, you know what? I'll tell you what I paid. I paid $10 for this, and I paid $10 for this. This is the one I'm more excited about than anything. Our Love Story #5. Our Love Story #5. Now the reason this one actually goes for more. It's harder to find and goes for more than #1. And the reason, because, you know what, I'm going to show you. There's 3 different stories in this, and with 3 different artists, John Romita, Gil Kane, and Jim Steranko. That is the selling point of this book, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to bring this video to a grinding halt and show you the inside. Look at the amazing Jim Steranko art in this. Look at this. Look at that. Wow. Whoa. Look at that. That is gorgeous. That is some beautiful, beautiful late 60s art right there, boy. Colorful as shit. So that's the reason this book goes for, I forget how much this book goes for. Okay, now if you look on eBay right now, there are a bunch of copies that people want well over $100 for. I paid $10 a piece for these, thank God. And what did I want to say? What I wanted to say. And I mean, the book consistently goes for about, like, if I put this book up for $50, it would be sure to sell. Like, it would be sure to sell like that. So, I don't know. The price on this kind of fluctuates a lot. Sometimes it may go for 100. Sometimes it may go for 50. It all depends. But it is definitely sure to sell at $50. So, very, very happy to have Our Love Story #5. #5. All right. What is next? Went to another store on the same day, and I wasn't sure about this store because I was there like maybe a couple of months prior, and I really didn't find anything. But hey, time puts comics in the back issue bins. You know what I'm saying? And I found 2 copies of Rune versus Venom #1, or I don't know. Is this a one shot or I don't know. But I found 2 copies for I think $3 for less than cover price. The first appearance of the winged symbiote. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. I forget how much this book is going for. Maybe it's going for 20 right now. I don't know. But I found 2 copies for a little less than cover price. Also found another copy of Batman Legends of the Dark Knight #120. First, Cassandra Cain as Batgirl. Found that for, I believe... Oh, I found this for this was like $1. This was way less than cover price. I found this for way less than cover price. Doom Patrol #26, first appearance of Mr. Nobody. Got that for, I believe, $3, I believe. $3. And also, speaking of Venom, Venom Center Takes All #2. Now, this has the cameo appearance of the Bride of Venom on the last page, so, on the last page of this story, so, yeah. Found that for, I believe, $3, something like that, cover price. So, yeah. See, I needed a win, y'all. Because buying that first, what's your face, that hurt my feelings, man. Hurt my feelings. I needed a win, y'all. All right, we're moving on. Now, these are the most recent purchases. I picked these up yesterday, actually. Picked these books up yesterday. I went to a store that I swore I would never go back to. Now, there wasn't anything wrong with the shop owner. He's a super nice guy, and there was a lot to look through. Like, there is just tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of books. But the problem is the store is like an hour and a half away, and like anything that resembled a key issue that I could think to look for, it wasn't there. So that's why I said to myself, I'm not going back. But we've had this, like, as collectors, we've had this influx of these books that have kind of gotten hot out of nowhere, out of the blue. So I figured, you know what? Let me take my chances. Maybe I'll find like a little hidden gem that, maybe somebody hadn't picked up just yet. But honestly, I still kind of got the same experience, with the exception of a Fantastic Four, either this is the special or the annual. Yeah, Fantastic Four annual #6, first appearance of Annihilus, and first appearance of Franklin Richards. I found another copy of this book, and you will see why I say another copy later on. But he had the price at $35, but he was having a sale on Fantastic Four issues, so that brought the price down to $26. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. So, and I would have paid $35. I don't know what it is. Like, I see people pass this book up quite a bit, and then I come around, snag it up. This book is probably in VG, maybe VG plus, fine minus condition. There's a heavy reader crease, like super heavy, and you got some creases here, a little bit of tearing right there. But you know what? This book, even in this condition, this is like $100 book. Just easy. So found you, and it can only get higher. It can only go higher. You know what I'm saying? So found that for $26, and like I thought, looking in the guy's back issue bins, like anything that I could think to find, it wasn't there. Like, it wasn't even close to being there. But I did look through the guy's dollar bins, which I don't think too many people look through, and I found Superman #60, first appearance of Agent Liberty. Found that for $1. Found 2 copies of All New Marvel Now .1 for $1. Venom #38, I got that for $1. Youngblood #2, first appearance of the Prophet and Shadowhawk, got that for $1. So, I mean, now, was that worth, driving out an hour and a half and I spent 2 hours looking through this guy's back issues. 2 hours. Now, was it worth all that time? No, not really, not really. But I was willing to take that chance. So, yeah, yeah. It could be, and also there were other stores that I wanted to go to, like kind of in the vicinity that I just didn't have time to go to. So that, I don't know, it really wasn't worth it. If I had just kind of went in, found those books, and then got the hell out, then it probably would have been worth it. But spending that extra time there, probably not. Probably not. But on the way back, I did stop at a store, and I found something. I found something pretty cool. This is Spider-Verse number 10. Spider-Verse number... No, this isn't Spider-Verse number 10. This is Amazing Spider-Man volume whatever number 10. This is the 1 in 25 Gabrielle Del Otto variant. The first appearance of... I forget. First appearance of the punk rock spider. All right, whatever you say. All right. But this book got hot over last week, and I think this is going for like maybe 50 or something like that. I found this for $8. Found it for $8. That is so awesome. Now, I really wasn't even thinking about this. I believe I was watching Y85's video, and he had showed this book off, and I'm like, oh, okay. I kind of, like, I didn't write it in my want list, but I kind of filed it away in my mental Rolodex, I guess you would say. And when I came across the Gabrielle Del Otto variants for Amazing Spider-Man, I'm like, oh, maybe this book is in there. And then I found it, and I'm just like, yeah. Actually, I thought it was number 11. That was that first appearance. And I'm like, oh, figures, it's not in there. And then, like, I walked away from it, and then I just kind of did a quick search. I'm like, oh, let me go back and get that. So I found it. So yeah, got you for $8. Yes. Also at the same store, I picked up All-Star Comics number 69. Told you I wasn't done with Huntress. This is the actual first appearance of Helena Wayne. Okay, all right. All-Star Comics number 69. 69. What did I want to say about this? I found this for $8. I'm not quite sure what to say about it. It's just like one of those books. I think this book is probably in VF condition. Like I said, found it for $8. Probably goes for $38. And there's no real buzz on the Huntress, or at least as far as I can tell. But this is definitely a good book to have in the long run. You know what I'm saying? A good book, a good first appearance to have in the long run. So yeah, got it. All right. Okay, next up, this last batch of books I got here is from a convention that I went to a couple of weekends ago. So we're gonna get right into it. Got myself a copy of The Phantom #1 from Gold Key. I am super duper excited about this. I had been searching for this book for a couple of months now, and this is actually the guy that I helped set up. He was a dealer friend of mine. His guy canceled, like the guy that usually helps him out, he canceled on him. And I was able to fill in, was able to get in early and stayed late. Oh my God, I was so tired after that. Holy shit. I was really out of it. But anyway, found this. I got this for $30, I believe. Got this for $30. Great price. It's probably in VG condition. But hey, I'll take it. It's very solid. The staples are there. All that good stuff. So yeah, got you. I have no clue what this book really goes for. Now the prices on this really fluctuate. Like I was talking about the Our Love Story number number 5. The prices really fluctuate on this one. Like sometimes, like I saw a graded 5.0 go for $50. All right, and a raw in the exact same condition go for $100. like a couple of days later. It's just weird, like how the prices go. So I could probably safely say this book goes for it can go for 100, but you never know. But I paid 30. I think I paid $30 for that. So yay! All right, next up, this is DC, or no, this is Showcase Presents number 79, first appearance of Dolphin. I didn't realize this book was so hot. Holy shit! I got to try to find more copies of this. I paid $20 for this. This is probably in VG condition. There's like a bunch of stains, and you can see what's going on right there. Well, actually, you can't. There's something going on. You can see like a scratch going on right there in the middle. But yeah, I think I paid 20 for this, and like a really nice copies are going for a lot. I'm not gonna lie. So I need to find more copies of that. All right, next up is... Oh, wow. We really aren't done with the Huntress, are we? Holy shit. We have DC Superstars, number 17. Now, this is the... I think All-Star Comics predates... I believe All-Star Comics number 69 predates DC Superstars by maybe a week or a couple of days, or maybe even vice versa. But either way, grab both of these books. These are two books you need to have. I believe I paid 20 for this. I believe, and it's probably in VF minus condition. I haven't checked the prices on this to see what it's really going for, but I paid 20 for this, and to me that's a great price. I think this is my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe this is my sixth copy of DC Superstars number 17. Great cover. Love this freaking cover. Love this cover. I believe I paid $3 for this. Wonder Woman number 274, first appearance of Modern Cheetah. I forget which version of the Cheetah it is, but it's there. And for, I think this was $22, I got the complete 1 through 12. Finally, I have all 12 copies of Crisis on Infinite Earths. Got all 12, including, so we got number 1, and where's the Supergirl issue? We got including the death of Supergirl and the death of the Flash. So yeah, baby, got you for $22. That is awesome. Those are in nice high grade condition. All right, next up, from a different dealer, Fury of Firestorm number 61. Now this is the Superman Comics test logo variant, and I paid $10 for this. I really don't know what the price is. I don't know what this book goes for. Maybe it goes for 30, 40, 50. I don't know. I paid $10 for it because I never seen this book before. So yeah, and there was a reason why I said that copy of Fantastic Four Annual number 6 was my other copy, because here's the first copy that I picked up. This was, I believe this is in slightly lesser condition. I would say this book is in VG. There's like a lot of creases there, like a lot of rips. But I will say the spine is very solid. Very, very, very solid spine. I paid $5 for this book. I got this book for $5. Now, there's a guy that I see at the conventions all the time. Like he's like me, maybe even worse. Like he like snags up key issues like it ain't shit. And I remember him looking through the long box where this was in, and he passed that up, and he passed this up. So I don't know what it is, man. People love to pass this book up, but I'm not passing this book up. I will buy you, especially if you're $5 like this. Got you for $5, and you like in VG condition. Shit. What? Let me pass this book up for $5. All right. Anyway, what is it? What's next? Oh my God! I'll share with you some funny stuff that I found, or some funny stuff that I saw. Now, okay, I was helping the guy out at the show, right? and I see this old guy there. He's just kind of shuffling around, like just he looked like really old, frail, and out of it. Holy cow! And he was wearing shorts, okay? And his shorts were so short that you can see the pee bag that was strapped to his leg. And the shorts were so short you could see like the pee bag. It was like in full view, and that thing was full and it was sloshing around. Holy cow. That like freaked me out. I'm like, please, nobody bump into this old guy. Man, that I don't want to be that guy. But 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be that old guy at the convention. All right. Anyway, from this same dealer here, Amazing Spider-Man number 431. I paid $10 for this. Now the condition on this is not great. There's heavy spine ticks, but the reason why I did buy it is that it's a newsstand copy. So yeah, and even in this condition, an easy $30 book, easy, even in this kind of rough condition. All right, next up is Star Wars number 1. I am so happy to find a copy of this because I've had like maybe 2 copies of this already, and I kind of let them go. So I'm happy to grab another one so I can so I can let it go by selling it. I paid $30 for this, and this book is definitely in VF condition. Definitely, I know. Like, what is a VF Star Wars number 1 go for? First print. What does it go for? I really don't know. But for $30, I was not passing that book up. I was not passing you up. And from the same dealer, I bought Avengers number 71, first appearance of the Invaders. First appearance of the Invaders. I don't know. This book kind of eludes me. It's not really high on my priorities list, so I'm not that pressed to buy it. But for the right price, I bought this for $20. That was the right price, and it's in probably VF minus condition. So yeah, I'm gonna buy you for $20. Now here's the find of the convention. Definitely the find of the convention. Fantastic Four number 49, the second appearance of the Silver Surfer and the Galactus. A much better cover than number 48. Oh my god. Now if this were the cover to Fantastic Four number 48, holy shit. Man, that went like, as expensive as that book is, if this were the cover, oh, woo, woo, woo. But anyway, what do I want to say about this? I paid $140. Did I pay that much? I don't think so. I didn't. I paid $120 because he had it at $140, and I got him down to $120. So yeah, I paid $120 for this. Yes, and this book is probably in. Let's see. Let's get close. Let's see. What y'all think? I paid $120, and it's probably in a 5.0 shape. Probably, maybe even better than that. I don't know. It's hard to tell. But you know what? Let's take a look at the back. Okay, now there is. I will say, look, there is kind of. I don't know if that's a tear or not. I haven't examined that too closely. So might knock that down to a 5. So I would say this is at least a 5. Got this for $120. Holy cow. That is a great price in this condition. Like a $300 book. Easy $300 book. Got this for $120. Very happy about that. All right. Now I found these next 2 books for $1. And this book here is the book that made me hate Dan Slott before I even knew who the hell he was. This is Amazing Spider-Man Free Comic Book Day from 2007. First appearance of Jackpot. Really? So Mary Jane became a superhero. Ugh, whatever. But anyway, does every non-superhero, does every periphery character have to become a superhero at some point? But anyway, what did I want to say about this? Now, I read this story. This was literally the dumbest story I had ever read at the time. And I'm just like, who the fuck is Dan Slott? This dude, like, I love Phil Jimenez's art. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. That's the only thing that saved this story. But as far as this it's the only thing that saved the comic. As far as the story, I'm just like, who the fuck is Dan Slott? This dude sucks. He has no business writing Spider-Man. So this is the book that I still haven't forgiven him for that. I still hate him because of this shitty story. It felt like, I just didn't like it. Just didn't like it. Made me hate Dan Slott. But anyway, Immortal Iron Fist, #1, got that for $1. All right, it's all good. All right, next up, we're rounding home, everybody. I found these from a dealer. These seem like kind of older dealers because they had a lot of like older stuff. I saw they had a Teen Beat #1 from DC, from I think like 1962 or something like that. That they were selling. So they had a lot of old, I would say, stuff from like the 60s and 70s. That was their primary focus. And I did find Nova #1. Got this for $12. I would say this book is in VF minus because you really can't tell, but there is like a lot of foxing going on here. It's hard to tell, but there's a lot of foxing. So I believe this is a VF minus condition book. But I got this for $12, and this book is nice and bright. Holy shit! Yes, gotcha. And I'm not quite sure why I bought this, but I bought it. This is Patsy and Hetty, #110. Now this is the final issue of the series. I believe I paid $18 for this. I would say this book is in probably another VF minus book. I don't know. It just looked really nice. You know what I'm saying? The colors on this were super bright. The book was, no detachments, no staple pulls or anything like that. And it's the final issue of the series. And all the pinups and the posters and all that kind of shit that were supposed to be in there, they're still in there. So I figured, you know what? It's a clean book, beautiful looking book. I figured, why not? Let's pick it up. Let's pick it up, y'all. All right, let's see what else. Now, I found, from the same dealer, Amazing Spider-Man #112. This one was $5, and found that for $6. So, all right. Listen, I'm not paying any more than like $6 is probably the most I would pay for a first Hydro Man. You got people paying $50. All right, whatever. Okay, I'll never get that desperate. And last but not least, Birds of Prey #57. Got that for $1. Found that for $1. So yes, that is my haul. Everybody have a nice Labor Day. Everybody here in the United States of America. I believe I'm going to go on a road trip tomorrow. I do believe I rented a car, and I'm going to go on a road trip. So pray for me that I find some books. Pray for me that I find some books. All right. I'll see you next time, and bye.